Philadelphia Flyers back on the road and back to action tonight as they resume their schedule following the Stadium Series, going back indoors tonight to take on the Chicago Blackhawks. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Smith. Welcome into this Flyers game day preview here in Chicago on the shores of Lake Michigan, where it's actually a pretty stupid nice day for February. It's usually not very pleasant here this time of year, but it's going to hit 60 degrees today, so it is a pretty nice day here on the lake, and probably one of the only days we could get by with shooting this where we are. Flyers, of course, getting back to action tonight and trying to get back in the win column after two losses in their last two, the overtime loss in Toronto and then the Stadium Series game in New Jersey. But prior to that, they had a pretty good winning streak going out of the break, and they're trying to get back to those ways. A couple of good practice days for the Flyers back at Voorhees over the last couple of afternoons, just reinforcing the details of their game. Head coach John Tortorella, some of the players talking about that over the last couple of days as they get ready for the Blackhawks tonight.
That's what I'm worried about. Chicago plays hard, and they're in all the games. I just don't want us to think outdoor game, Jersey, we just played Toronto, and now we're playing a team that's last, right? I just don't want them to play with their minds because it's too important of a game for us, and I just don't think you should disrespect any opponent. And I'm not saying we will, but I have to worry about that as a coach of a team. I have to worry about that after all the pomp and stance and all the stuff that goes on with this outdoor game. Coming back home, practice, and going to Chicago, playing a game, come home. And you start the regular season again. I have to worry about that. And as I've said, I trust the team. I just want to make sure that we are dead set ready to play in basically after all that stuff with that outdoor game, get our regular season going again.
Yeah, just coming out strong. I think, the games that we've had success coming out of the break, we've had good starts, and, we haven't really given teams a chance to kind of settle in before we get to our structure and play the way we want to play. So I think if we can do that, it'll help our group a lot.
As for this Blackhawks team, of course, they are still rebuilding. They are down at the bottom of the standings in the National Hockey League, but they've got that Connor Bedard kid who's pretty good. He has been a force as of late. He missed a good amount of time with a broken jaw, but just came back a few games ago, and he has picked up right where he has left off. John Tortorella did talk about him a little bit over this past week about being a guy that the Flyers need to worry about, one of the bona fide stars in this league, even at his young age of 18, and somebody the Flyers are going to have to make sure doesn't hurt them too badly in this contest coming up tonight. So it's the Flyers and the Chicago Blackhawks tonight. This is a national TV game tonight on TNT with a 7:30 puck drop. We'll have the radio broadcast for you tonight with Timmy and Fridge starting at 7 o'clock with a pregame show on 97.5 The Fanatic. So we hope to have you along with us tonight as the Flyers take on the Chicago Blackhawks.